Wait, see results. Oh my gosh, this is it.
Oh, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so just to summarize, I remember there's the 4 categories: analysts, diplomats, sentinels, and explorers. Within those, each of those, there's 4 more categories. Oh. My guess was that you were an explorer. One of those categories, observant and prospecting personality types known for their spontaneity, ingenuity, and flexibility. And my guess was that I was a sentinel, observant and judging personality types known for their practicality, focus on order, security, and stability.
You might also be an analyst.
I might be an analyst.
Yeah, I'm
Do you
probably.
think you're an explorer? Or do you think you're
I'm an analyst or explorer, more likely explorer. You are a sentinel or an analyst.
Okay. Shall we see our results?
Yes.
I'm a blue. What's a blue? I don't remember. I'm going by the colors. Okay.
This is crazy. I didn't expect this.
So you are an advocate, an INFJ-A.
I'm a diplomat.
A diplomat? That's none of us were expecting that. Okay. And I was right. I am a sentinel.
I'm a diplomat?
I'm a defender. ISFJ-A.
That's interesting.
Okay.
So let's read what it says, like, in the overall, high level overall. It says I'm an advocate, quiet and mystical, yet very inspiring and tireless idealist.
I don't think you're quiet or mystical.
What?
What is it? What's my high level?
Defender is defined as
very dedicated and warm protector, always ready to defend their loved ones.
I don't know if I agree.
Okay, I'm going to read more about the defender personality types. The defender personality type is quite unique, as many of their qualities defy the definition of their individual traits. Those sensitive defenders have excellent analytical abilities. Though reserved, they have well-developed people skills and robust social relationships. And though they are generally conservative types, defenders are often receptive to change and new ideas. As with so many things, people with the defender personality types are more than the sum of the parts. And it is the way they use these strengths to define who they are.
That's such a cop-out.
Yeah. It's kind of like, you're sensitive, but you're analytical. You're reserved, but you have people skills.
Then there's covering everything.
There's hardly a better type to make such a large proportion of the population, nearly 13%, combining the best of tradition and desire to do good. Defenders are found in lines of work with a sense of history behind them, such as medicine, academics, or charitable social work.
Okay, let me read mine. The advocate personality type is very rare, making up less than 1% of the population, but they nonetheless leave their mark on the world. Advocates have an inborn sense of idealism and morality, but what sets them apart is that they are not idle dreamers. These individuals are capable of making concrete steps to realize their goals and make lasting positive impact. People with this personality type tend to see helping others as their purpose in life. Advocates can often be found engaging in rescue efforts and doing charity work. However, their real passion is to get to the heart of the issue so that people need not be rescued at all. Oh man, it's like
I will say defenders, they are meticulous to the point of perfectionism, but then it says they procrastinate. I would never procrastinate.
Never. They can always be relied to get the job done on time.
That is true.
Yes.
And I do go above and beyond.
Defenders take their responsibilities personally. That's
I do.
True. Consistently going above and beyond. True. Doing everything they can to exceed expectations and delight others.
It's like some things are right.
Advocates indeed share a unique combination of traits. Though soft-spoken, they have very strong opinions and will fight tirelessly for an idea they believe in. They are decisive and strong-willed, but rarely use that energy for personal gain. I don't know.
We're kind of focused on growing the YouTube
channel. Advocates will act with creativity, imagination, conviction, and sensitivity, not to create an advantage, but to create balance. Egalitarianism and karma are very attractive ideals to advocate personalities. These types tend to believe that nothing would help the world so much as using love and compassion to soften the hearts of tyrants. I mean, I like love and compassion.
But I wouldn't say either of us are like I wouldn't say that you go out of your way to I don't know. like get involved in like local politics or something, you know, like that seems like the kind of thing an advocate would do.
Yeah. Advocates find it easy to connect with others. They have a talent for warm, sensitive language, speaking in human terms rather than pure logic and fact. It makes sense that their friends and colleagues would come to think of them as quite extroverted personality types. Quiet extroverted. However, they could do well to remember that advocates need time alone to decompress and recharge, and not to become too alarmed when they suddenly withdraw. Advocates take great care in others' feelings, and they expect the favor to be returned. Sometimes that means giving them space they need for a few days. Okay, so let's go through so mind, it says this trait determines how we interact with our environment. I'm 60% introverted.
It says I'm 78% introverted.
So you're more introverted than I am, supposedly. On the
energy, this trait shows how we direct our mental energy, which I'm trying to...
Intuitive or observant?
Intuitive versus observant makes sense. It's like you're observing. Oh, I guess intuitive is like you...
Look in.
You look inward, and observant, you look outwards to observe.
I'm 74% intuitive.
I am 62% observant.
Yeah.
On nature, this trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. So we're more on the feeling than the thinking, which is like weird.
Which is kind of weird because I think that
like I'm 80%, 86% feeling. I don't know. I feel like I use a lot of logic.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like I am unsure about this.
I'm unsure too. Tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work, planning, and decision making. You are 58% judging. I am 85% judging. So it's judging versus prospecting. I don't really understand.
This is like our approach to work, planning, and decision making.
I don't really understand like what judging versus prospecting, like what that means. So identity. This trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. You are 74% assertive, and I am 75% assertive. So we're the same on that one.
This is weird.
This is weird.
Should we read the romantic relationships to close it out?
Sure.
When it comes to romantic relationships, advocates take the process of finding a partner seriously. That's true.
That's true.
Not one for casual encounters. True. People with the advocate personality type instead look for depth and meaning in their relationships. Advocates will take the time necessary to find someone with whom they truly connect. Once they've found that someone, their relationship will reach levels of depth and sincerity of which most people can only dream. Getting to that point can sometimes be a challenge for potential partners, especially if they are impatient types. Advocates are often perfectionistic and picky. People with this personality type aren't easily talked to into something that they don't want. If someone doesn't pick up on that, they are unlikely to be forgiven, particularly in the early stages of dating. Even worse is if the partner tries to resort to manipulating or lying. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. If there's anything they have a poor tolerance for in a relationship, it's lack of authenticity. I mean, on the relationship side of things, that's pretty spot on.
So mine is, when it comes to romantic relationships, the defender's kindness grows into a joy that is only found in taking care of their family and home, being there for emotional and practical support whenever needed. Home is where the heart is for people with the defender personality type, and in no other area of their lives do they strive with such dedication to create the harmony and beauty they wish to see in the world.
That was just like a big sentence of nothing.
Yeah.
Mine was much more concrete.
Yeah. This sounds kind of like, the love languages, like acts of service.
Yeah.
Like doing things around the house to show that you love the person. That's like, or like taking care of others.
Or keep on reading.
The trouble is, these are benefits of an established long-term relationship, and the defender's unbearable shyness means it can take a long time to reach this point. Defenders are most attractive when they are simply being themselves in a comfortable environment such as work, where their natural flow shows the kindness and dedication. Relationships built on established familiarity are a warm prospect for defenders. They take dating seriously and only enter into relationships that have a real chance of lasting a lifetime.
So we match on that. But
yeah.
Only the last word was something concrete. Only the last sentence was something like a little more concrete.
I think what it was trying to say is like, you're awkward for dating, and like you want to get to that point of comfort in a relationship where you're just like living together and in your PJs. I got some of that out of this. Like,
defenders are most attractive when they're simply being themselves in a comfortable environment, such as work, where their natural flow shows this kindness and dedication.
And how it was like, like the things you want are the benefits of an established long-term relationship, but my unbearable shyness can mean it can take a long time to reach that point. See, with me and you, we never went through like an awkward relationship phase. We were already really comfortable around each other. So if I'm interpreting that as my brain wants to interpret it, maybe are some accuracies. Because I do like just being like comfortable and cozy with you at home, as opposed to like, you know, the like dating phases of like trying to find someone to be in a relationship with, like, you know.
Okay, so I went to the conclusion just to see if this thing can save itself. And I think that this is like kind of interesting. This is like pinging a few things for me. Few personality types are as passionate and mysterious as advocates.
So
I don't get the whole mysterious thing.
I don't think you're mysterious.
Think I'm that mysterious at all. I'm pretty much out there.
Yeah.
But as someone with this personality type, your imagination and empathy make you someone who cherishes their integrity and deeply held principles. That's more on path. Unlike many other idealistic types, however, you are also capable of turning those ideals into plans and executing them.
That is true.
That's true. Yet advocates can easily be tripped up in areas where their idealism and determination are more of a liability than an asset. I'm not sure. What would that be? There are many areas in life where you face challenges that at times you make you even question who you really are. Anything from navigating interpersonal conflicts, confronting unpleasant facts, pursuing self-realization, or finding a career path that aligns well with your inner core can cause internal frustration.
I feel like you have a pretty good idea of who you are.
Finding a career path that lined up with who I am, that was tough.
That was tough.
I found it, and I really feel good being here, but...
I mean, you have done a lot of self-analyzing.
I did a lot of self-analyzing.
But I feel like you kind of know who you are now. So again, some of this is hard because it's like past you versus present you.
Yeah. Overall, I'm going to wrap mine up. I'm not going to read that whole conclusion. That's too long.
Yeah.
But like, you know, overall, I'm going to say...
You know...
In terms of like how I connect with their conclusions, I give it like a 50%.
Yeah.
Maybe like a 60%. I don't feel like it captured me.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like it really captured me that much at all.
I feel the same. I'm curious, like those of you who have taken this and are more familiar with the personality types, I'm curious, one, if you took it, did you find that it was accurate? And two, do you think that there's another personality type that fits us better?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm curious.
Also, is there a better personality test?